Guys, this is Perrin Lovett for Freedom Prepper and FPTV. It is Friday, October 27th, 2017, and this is Prepper News Weekly. I'm going to try to keep this one kind of short, although there's been a lot going on. First, I'd just like to let you know and kind of apologize. The third-party company that hosts our mobile app did some heavy server upgrades this week, and we were semi-offline and not able to post anything new for a couple of days. As of yesterday, it was back up and running. I may have to tweak a few things, but the FP app is up and running, as is the traffic today. I'm outside on the deck up at the Northern Command Center, the NCC, and not in my usual bug-out vehicle studio. Anyway, to the news, so much is happening. Last night we got the release of 2,800 pages of formerly classified information about the assassination of President Kennedy. On FP News, I released a link to the archives, President Trump's statement, and I think one or two news articles. They're still going to hold back quite a bit. The FBI and the CIA still say that they have security concerns about this event that happened in 1963, and this is 2017. Seems kind of strange. Also strange that we know from what's been released that Lee Harvey Oswald was in fact trained in clandestine operations by the CIA. That might have had something to do with their reluctance. Now, this doesn't directly implicate the agency in the crime. There may be no direct link at all. But it's funny that in stories like this, there almost always is some sort of link. 50, 60 years from now, we may finally see declassification that shows us there was a link between the CIA and the Las Vegas shooting, which is getting weirder and weirder and weirder by the day. I posted some stories about that this week. Moving around, other government agencies, the IRS, which is collecting record taxes for us, was sanctioned by a federal judge in the District of Columbia for targeting conservative groups, Tea Party groups, several years ago, breaking the law. The one article said that this federal judge has done more to straighten out the IRS than Congress or the President has in the past 6 years. Other events, I'm looking at some brand new developing stuff right now. In Catalonia, a story I've been loosely following, the people voted, I think, over 90% for independence from Spain, and I think the overall feeling was that they wanted a little bit more respect from the central government rather than full independence, and they tried to use that as a bargaining chip. They were in a position to be independent, but they really wanted to stay with the country with some concessions. They did not get those. In fact, they got a threat of a major crackdown and almost a totalitarian situation as they had under the Franco regime. In response to that, I believe, this is just coming in, I think they have declared full independence. So we may very well have a new independent nation in Europe. If so, I welcome them. And this is something kind of like the Venezuela situation that Americans and other Westerners really need to pay attention to, because, call this balkanization if you want to, it's something we're going to see a lot more of in the next decade or two. I think you had preliminary votes in 2 regions of Italy basically seeking the same kind of autonomy, if not outright independence. Otherwise, looking around, many stories. I'm going to put some links down below as always. Halloween is coming. I ran a Halloween candy video yesterday on the FP site and the app. There's a warning out today about somebody lacing marijuana into Halloween candy. That may be one of those urban legends. Anyway, it's coming up. I think Tuesday night the kids will be out trick-or-treating. We'll be here recording. All of these people around here will be making noise. And maybe I should get back in the studio. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up almost at 5 minutes. I want you guys to have a great weekend. Take a look at the links, and I'll see you back on Monday.